Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a time. Oh, g'day guys, my name's Josh. You can call me JaWoodle. There is the morning chime. Welcome back to 7 days. Welcome back to 24/7 storms. Tonight is gonna be Horde night, and I am not prepared at all. This is all I have. I have a hole in a house like it's Home Alone 2. Oh, I'm not confident. I'm nervous about this. This is gonna go very badly. So you haven't missed much overnight. All I've done is just carved out some of the blocks around the outside of this room and collapsed the floor down below. You can see I've still got some spikes out there and all the rubble. So not great progress for that, not as much as I was hoping. I have made myself a bunch of cobblestone, and my tier 1 steel pickaxe is now done as well, so I can change it over. That's basically just my new lockpick because the time charges didn't work for me. You can go in like that, but that doesn't matter. I want to go and get the stuff from the firing range at some point, but that's all dependent on if I survive tonight. So again, welcome back to Josh Makes Terrible Decisions and puts the video proof of it out on the internet. It's gonna go great. Let's build a horde base together. So pretty much what I'm thinking, I've got rifles. I'm expecting rifles. Rifles are my best weapon. Is that a screamer or is that a plague spitter? Plague spitter. Drop you down. How'd you get in the basement? How did you get down there? Where did... Okay, sure, whatever. Okay, so the plan is not a good one, but here's what I'm thinking. Because I'm in rifles and spears, I just straight line. Straight line is all I need. I need like a headshot base. So I think carving out the window down there and that block and the balcony on the other side, and then building some stairs out the other side of that so they run straight towards me, down to here is going to be the best option. I could try and carve out more of the floor if I have time. I'll do that later on. But I think this... I have something to stand on here? I kind of do. I think this here is going to be... Not that one. The main block that I fight from. So I'll stand here. I might even build out this ledge a little bit so I'm further out over the edge. Well, what does it matter? What does it matter? Just use this bit here. This bit here is fine. I'm already starting to flunder. Flunder is definitely a word that's definitely been said by any human being before. Tried to say flustered, tried to say blunder, and ended up with flunder. That's the level that we're on today. Just getting rid of these like decorative blocks on the side so I have some more room to build. I have to get rid of the hand railings there as well. Weirdly, like most of this wall here was actually held up by the handrails on the other side. That was an interesting discovery that took me no more than 20 seconds, I promise. Definitely wasn't scratching my head about that one. Ooh. You know what? You know what could be fun? I wonder if I have it. I'm pretty sure I found one. It might be a screamer because I am running a forge and my campfire. But didn't I find... I did. A Sammy the Sledge. You could be my new best friend. Could I chuck in a little Sammy slot on the side? So when I get all the way down to me here, I could put him on the side over there to bonk through. That could be handy. And then if it hits him right, I could send him down the stairs there as well, which might actually get away from me destroy everything mode. I don't really care if they're in destroy everything mode. They can break down the house downstairs all they want. I don't really mind. That could be fun. That could be fun. Get a little bonking action. To give this some support that the zombies can't use as any sort of pathing is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'll put in some 0.025 pillars on the sides. What? Oh, yeah, that's a bit dicey. What lines up with you? You do nicely. Because I don't need this to be, I guess, especially slippery once they get to, or this part, once they get to my end, yes, they can fall off and get out of the way of zombies coming up behind a little bit easier. But that should work. Jump to the door. Yeah, now nice. And just continue that path all the way along, all the way to the outer boundary. You can reach. You can reach. Perfect. Right along the little crown. Okay. There we go. You're supported up the guts. You're supported out to here. This could work, right? I've even got lighting. Even comes with lighting. This is a first-class horde base already. So this is what I wanted that pickaxe for. I mean, all the other reasons as well, but also because these windows are made out of iron. So I can get rid of you. One more. Thank you very much. So I really only need to... I don't break out that much, actually. I have gone and already broken down some of the pathing that I think they might be able to take. So like down here, for example, I've done it on both sides, that one as well. But I've broken the blocks in the doorways. They could break down the walls here and use the blocks underneath like that instead. But I think As long as I keep them on this avenue, because this is the thing, like they could find their other way around if they get onto this second story, but as long as I've broken down every other option for them, and the only way they can path is up to here, then that stuff shouldn't matter. Although I'm making a lot of assumptions on that. I just need to be aware that I can't make this too long. If I make it too long, the zombies won't path properly, and then I'm gonna be in trouble anyway. Just gonna make sure that I'm going as far as I can without going too far. So don't be greedy with it. So I reckon out to about there should be okay. I might have to just build a pillar down from that one. Yep, there's a concrete block supporting it, so that's going to work for me. And I reckon actually maybe if I just start the stairs down from there, that might work out for the best. Make sure you're facing the right way. Yeah, that way. And on both... G'day, ScoMo. On both sides as well. Drop you. Yeah, that's not too far, is it? That's not going to be too far. That's more or less where I'm standing, so 20 meters. Yeah, that'll be fine. I hope. Famous last words. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, that's okay. I can work with that though. I've managed to put it right on the lip of where I didn't want it to be. Can I go back to normal rotation, please? That's probably good enough. It's not quite the pyramid stairs that I'm hoping for. I'll probably even put in the pyramid stairs just on the end like you. Oh, it's not great. It's not great. It's still like, there's still a fair amount of zombie trap there, which I don't like. I don't like that at all. Okay. Okay. New plan. What if I just build out some extra terrain? If I go some like dirt. Don't have any clay soil. I used to make cobblestone. Fuck. This is gross. This is gross. This is such a waste of materials. Like, look how much extra building I have to do for that little step down. Look at all the extra building I had to do. It's a ginormous bloody hoof of a thing. It's like a bloody mammoth has come back to life and stomped on some shit. And hey, some people might be into that. That was a different version of Ice Age that we watched. But you know what? That's not what I want to be doing. Bloody Man of the Mammoth is not my jam. I'm really not sure. Oh, just, I thought it was getting louder and louder. Really not sure if there's anywhere else they can get to me from. But I could, this is the thing, I could break their way across there to get to the other side like they're a chicken near a highway. But that's not going to be any more advantageous to them than just coming down this way. At least I don't think so. I might need to break maybe a couple blocks through here to try and make that even less tempting for them. I'm not sure. If they go to the sides, I'm kind of screwed. What are you missing, Josh? What are you missing? You overlook something. Every hoarder you ever do, you always overlook something. What are you missing here? What I do need to do, though, is I'm about to board all this up, so I need to build a better way to get up into my house. And in fact, you know what? I'm not too far away, but the garage is like, oh, just there. You can see where my bike is. So maybe, could I build like a sneaky way up from the garage? That would probably work out really well. It'd save me having to run like I can't go up the stairs anymore anyway, because the stairs don't exist. If I could build like something up into that closet maybe. Oh, but no, but it goes outside. It'd go outside. That's probably not the worst. Or I just go up through here. I'll go back upstairs and dig down from the closet so I know it's in the right spot, which means I need to put my ladder back up. Yeah, so from right here. This will do. This will do nicely. I can turn you into a little access point. Where have you come out? You come out on the other side of the wall from where the garage is. Okay. In fact, what I could do, I could be really sneaky about this, get rid of the cupboard. I could even put like my dump chests in this wall so I could reach it through the ladder. That's actually a really good idea. That's a really bloody good idea. So if I'm guessing, I think that block there is the one that goes through to the other side. I don't want to touch the rampy blocks above. I think it goes outside. But that is actually going to be bang on. That's bang on the nipple. Bang on targets. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. And then I can make the storage chest. I don't have a lot of wood, so I don't be too crazy about this. But that can be my dump chest. So all I need to, right there, I can drop shit in from the ladder, go back down, I can grab you through, yeah, perfect, grab you through the ladders, like that, like that, like that, perfect, and 2 blocks up from the ground, so the zombies can't use that either. That's bloody perfect, that is, I love that. That's so good. In fact, just to make this extra secure, even though I just spent the wood on it, I'm going to break down that central ladder because I'm, as a human being with a semi-functional brain still, hasn't quite rotted away. I mean, it's pretty rotten, but not to the point that the zombies are. I can skip over the gaps in the rungs, so I can get rid of you on both sides. That looks nice. I can still climb that happily. Just double protection. Double protection in case the zombies try something funny. I'm just thinking, because I've started not to trust the scaff ladders. Especially when there's like a lot of zombies, they tend to, like, not so much that they clip through, but one zombie will be in like a crawling animation and one behind it will just force, like pushing its friend through a sieve. Just forces, interesting, sounds like some zombies out there, forces the zombie in front of it through the gap in the scaff ladder. So it's no longer as impenetrable as it used to be, much to my sadness. So is there a better option? Is there a better option that I could use? Potentially even like double stacking, maybe with some like, some pole doubles on the other side, like you. Like how's that gonna look? If I go like that, so I'm really doubling up. It doesn't look terrible actually. And given I'm only working with cobblestone, maybe not the worst. Okay, where the fuck did that block go? Oh my god, almost landed on the spikes. Where did that ladder? It was there. I'm so glad this game's in full release now. There's no game breaking bugs at all. It's great. Damn, it happened again. Come on. I just wanted to make sure that I can still reach through and poke through. Like if I can interact with the blocks on the side, then those the poles aren't blocking my access. Like you went like that, you went like that. There's so many jokes I want to make. just because of that, band has been delayed 4 more years. I actually really like how this looks. I really like how this is coming together. I mean, it doesn't, like, I liked the scaff ladders already for how they looked like. They look nice and symmetrical, and symmetricality is all important when it comes to aesthetics, and aesthetics always matter. But that doesn't take away from too much. It's like a thicker bar. That's A-okay with me. I do have my, my zombie blockers up the top, my zombie bonkers even up the top. I might even, now I don't trust the storage cubes anymore. I do not trust them anymore. I could have just put you in like that. I mean, I suppose when I get to here, I've got other problems anyway, but I can use that to go around this way so I can access the other side. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to grab you, get the right block. So the reason, that's the wrong place. The reason I like using these ones because they're on the side, which means the zombies don't use them as a path. It's extra support as well, which just seems smart. Okay, there was also a drop that just came down. Out there. Save that waypoint with my fancy pants drop marker. Look at all the options we have now. This isn't the vanilla one. The vanilla, they added extra options, but there's not that many that they added. Not nearly this many. How do you live without things to mark on your map? This is like just one step below having a pen that I could draw my own markers for. I honestly think, I mean, now that I've got this side built, I need to build the other side as well, but that, I think, is going to be about as perfect as I could hope for. I wanted to remodify my rifle to take the suppressor off and get it good. I still don't have the mod that means the scopes work properly in my mind, but so this is going to have to do. It's be a lot of Horde not looking down a black screen, which is another reason why I don't like the way the scopes work. But okay. All right, I guess that's as good as I'm gonna get. In fact, no, I don't trust these storage cubes so much. I'm gonna build myself a hatch instead and just chuck you in place. Grab you. Can I just go like just on face? That'll do. There we go. It's like a little drawbridge, but now I know for certain they're not gonna path across that if it's down. Oh, I'm really sorry, Sammy. I wanted to put a little Sammy bonker in there, use those crown 3-siders on the sides to get him to push it off the edge, but that's just a little bit of extra complication that I don't really want to deal with right now. You can go back into there. I'm going to put wherever I can away into you. And I might actually go. I have some things to sell, but not nearly enough. I want to go and quickly see if I can buy some learning elixir or something from the vending machines. That will help me for the Horde night, but also maybe there's some wood or something from Bobby Boy I can go and buy. But I'll take you because it's a free discount anyway. But I'll take the rest of you as well. Just in case there's something good. It's only 1 o'clock. It's only 1 o'clock. That's okay. I've got the fuel efficiency mod already in the bike. I still need to do the upgrading though. There's still lots to do. This is important. And in fact, can't forget to check on the way past. Check the vendo that got me my awesome sauce last time. Mega Crush, Grandpa's Moonshine. I will buy. I'll buy another 2 of you just to have some in the bank just in case. In fact, I probably should have also been going out here every day out to Bobby Boy's just to check his vendo, just to see if he had sugar butts because they're so bloody rare now. Honk the horn, slip in through the small gate and around to the front. How are you, hot stuff? I'm not here for you. I'm just here for your vending machine. For sugar butts, perfect. I'll take you, I'll take your skull crushers as well, and I'll take your learning elixirs. I don't think you have any wood to sell me though. Can I go wood? You do. For 800 bucks, I just spent all that. Just buy as much as you can. As much as you can, 720. That'll do. Another 450 wood, which actually, that's pretty close to how much cobble I have. That's actually pretty good. Just going on a little bit of a scout around. Oh, some lockpicks, thank you very much, to see if I can find something worth selling to him. To get those last couple of dollar reduced, get the rest of that wood. I mean, I might end up needing it. You never bloody know. I'm a little bit exposed from what I don't know. Nothing more out of you.
Why don't you take a look for yourself?
I will, but I don't want to sell that stuff. Do you want to buy some money off me? Some sledgy parts? Some of you? Anything at all you want? Give me $131. How much do I need for the rest of it? 300. I've been out here for a little bit, just searching everything I can find. I actually found some decent stuff to sell, so I might actually have enough money to buy the rest of that wood. Probably could have spent that time just cutting down a tree, which I didn't think of to start with. Definitely a one-track mine. Some more electrical parts and some more clay. Didn't notice you just here though. Some gunpowder. All right, sell this stuff and get back to or buy the wood and get back to home again. I'm running out of time. Running out of time so quickly. G'day, mates. You want to buy some lumberjack? No, I'm not using axes anyways. You can take that one off me. Is that gonna? That's already enough. That's already enough. We need to sell the rest of it. Nice. Bye, you. Cheers, Cobham. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. An unexpected benefit that I didn't really plan for, but I'm definitely glad that I've kind of asked my way into it, is there's a corrections facility across the road. Like down here, so that's a tier 5 POI there. And I was like, oh, maybe I should build my horde base over there, but I can't because it storms and whatever. But this is already a tier 4. So I'm not really that much further behind if I hadn't gone across the tier 5 anyway. So I'm pretty happy about that. You can take all of that off me, leave my wood and my cobble. You need to go in. I do need to go and fill up my glass jars at some point actually, because I need some more water. Get some more rifle parts out of this compound. It's actually pretty lucrative going through all that. All right, but that means no more arsing about. It's now 3:30, so I need to make sure that I am on form. As good as I can be. Get all of you built all the way down. Get like that. Kind of like the look of the jagged stairs. The stairs on the top and the bottom. Gives a nice little aesthetic to it. Not quite as smooth as I would normally do with the just the ramps, but still has a bit more flavor to it. I've got both things built on both sides, so at least I have some redundancy, I suppose, there. And it's kind of, I can expand onto this later on, but time to start getting everything put together. Before I forget, actually, you guys need to be upgraded inside as well. The most important parts need to be cobble. I don't have that much cobble, but I do need to make sure that the critical parts get there. So like this, for example, that needs to be cobbleized. If I had conch, I would, but I don't. I think I've done all the major parts into cobble now, except for the underside of these stairs, which, yeah, like I said it out loud, remind myself that I definitely haven't. I think, though, other than just like the hoof prints on either side, those are still whatever there, and these are still sometimes frames over here. But I think that is going to just about sort us out. Everything's cobbled up here. I'd give so much of my nutsack to get some concrete about this. This has all been cobbled up here as well. May as well continue it all the way along. I actually have some more cobble than I thought I did. If this falls apart, like this is one pop explosion away from coming apart at the seams. If a demolisher shows up, I'm fucked. If an infernal shows up, I'm even more fucked. I don't have... I'm progressing in the wrong ways. By trying to get those forger head books the way that I have, by leading into that like min-maxing stuff, I think I've fucked myself. Because without going into intellect to get the, not charismatic nature, intellect mastery, like this one, 25% chance to find a book magazine in any loots, and the 50% chance to gain 2 skill points of reading magazines. Without those, I think my progression on Forge Ahead has been too slow, which I think now has left me in a vulnerable position. So I think I tried to implement a different game plan, but I didn't do it right, and I think I've left myself short. Because, I mean, let's be honest, normally at this point, by day 21, I'd have a cement mixer. Well, I would have anyway if I had read all those books. I'd have a cement mixer, I'd have a good amount of concrete, and most of the time, my day 21 and day 28 even hordes go relatively painlessly because oh, it's still broken. Oh, thank God. That's actually really good for me. I've been speaking to Ramsay about why the storms were wearing off after 6 p.m. on Horde nights. That's a vanilla thing that comes in, and there's a hard block in the vanilla coding to stop storms from happening. Kind of like how they normally have that blocked out in the Pine Forest and on day 1. But it's something about upgrading to 2.2 has re-enabled that lock, which, I mean, at this point, I'm very glad to have it. I'll take any benefit I can get right now. That's not supposed to be how it is. Make sure I don't forget to upgrade all zombie-facing blocks, these ones as well. Nice. Okay, I'd love to have some power to run some blade traps, or, oh, fuck, or some, you can't path on that, can you? I don't think so. I mean, I really hope not. Maybe to go turn on some forges and some campfires and stuff, try to get some screamers in to see how they path along. Harvest up all of these, get some free wood, but more importantly, just make it all nice and smooth down below. Can they path on the crowns? Jeez, that's, if they can, I'm in a lot of strife. I hadn't seen this before. When's this happened? Maybe like a plague spirit or something's got mad at me and come inside, but, maybe that's how we ended up in the basement down there. I don't know. I do not know, but there's a hole in my wall over there. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. Clear up all of these. So when they fall off the sides up here, they might fall into the spikes, but I don't really, whatever, it doesn't really matter to me. All spikes too is still my XP. I would love to get rid of some more of the floor, actually. Are you armor out of wood just to get that drop a little bit further down? Oh, no. Okay. Is that more? So I could drop it down the side to them. And I think I might. I think I might, actually. Because the further down they go, the worse off they are. And if they get out of there, actually, the way that they get out, if they break these stairs down, is to go all the way through the boughs of this POI and up the ladder that takes them outside. That's actually pretty good. That would actually be pretty good for me. This is the only way out. This is how they have to go. I quite like that. Just having a look. I do have some water nearby. I have done all my cobbleizing now, so I've got a little bit of time on my sleeve to do some other things I might need to do just as pressingly. But 50 glass jars on me. I'm gonna go fill them up. I'm gonna go fill them up. I still think, I mean, obviously, I do really think glass jars, some way to like, gather water, like every survival game ever. I think that's the thing that's needed in this game. I do think that it's too easy to be able to fill all of them at once. I think the thing I was talking about the other day, where if you have 50 glass jars, you have to fill each glass jar individually, and each one takes a second and a half, or something like that. Which I know people were saying, like, oh, that's just like making it more complicated for no reason. Well, yeah, but it's making it so you can't just do this and fill 50 glass jars instantaneously. If you can go and fetch your water, you can go and fill as much water as you want to. You have to invest your time into doing it, which in my mind balances it more. Temptation's getting the better of me too. What are you doing? You're doing. But that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of extra damage that I probably want to steer away from. I don't want you to be. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. It's exactly what I didn't want to do. Have I gotten away with that? Oh, there's a smiley robot right there. Maybe because I can't, like, there's no storms, maybe it also disables things like cop car hordes before AP rounds, thank you, before the horde shows up. If that's the case, that is an absolute win for me. I'm very, very thankful. The reason I wanted to do that right then was so that I could go and have all that water ready for me as soon as Horde Night's over. 25 minutes. I'd rather have you rock and rolling during the Horde. Then if a screamer shows up, so be it. Whatever, doesn't matter. You can have one of you just to get the extra couple of seconds to make sure you do finish that job. Okay, one last little look, one last little double check. I've got 90 minutes before the Horde gets here. I am very worried about how long this is going to stand up, because it's not super well defended. Drop down. And get rid of the last couple of these blocks. It's not super well defended, like those cobblestone blocks are going to break really easily. But if I can stay on top of the repairs, if I make sure I kill cobblestone and explode them, if I drop infernals before everything else, maybe, just maybe, we might make it through. I'm going to love that I don't actually need to hold the wood and the cobble on me to do the repairs during the night. I can wirelessly do that, which is absolutely bloody sick. Don't need the crossbow anymore, don't need you anymore, don't even know why I have you on any other day of the week anyway. In fact, you can just go like that. Might be it. Might be the end of rolling crossbows as we know it. I do need to get the suppressor mod off the front of my lever action. Which I'll put the anti-rat on there instead, actually. In fact, give me both of you. And chuck you both on instead. Really make sure your club tape has been rolling without an extra mod for a long time. Oh, my mushies! My mushies are all done. Perfect. Oh, it's so good. Gonna replant them immediately. We finally have a mushy production. Want to craft up another couple of repair kits just in case. I probably need to repair you and repair you. All right, I've got 2 minutes. Where you going? Where you going, Josh? Go to your actual base, please, so they path the proper way. All right, while you're in here, chuck in some learning elixir immediately. I'm going to put in all 3. I hope you still stack like you're supposed to. You do? Okay. Yeah, nah, nice. Okay. 3 learning elixirs in. I've got coffees in. I've got everything else in. I'm going to go skull crushers as well in case I need those. Also going to chuck in some vitamins straight away to avoid any infections. Faster. Faster. Nice. Okay. With AP rounds loaded into my rifle, this should be about as good as it's ever going to get. 9,000 experience already. Look at all the loot bags waiting for me, which is beautiful. They're breaking my bloody windows, but importantly, they are pathing the way that I need them to path. That's, I think, is good. Yeah, here we go. Take your time, Woodle. Take your goddamn time. What are you doing? Shanking shots from that kind of distance. Aim for the guy at the back, so make sure you get the double dip headshots. Wait for it. No, if it's just you. Just you. Don't even waste the ammo. Don't even waste the ammo on you. Make sure you are loaded for the next one's though. I only have like 100 rounds. I only have like 100 rounds of AP 762 to take advantage of it. I think though, I was going to say, they haven't really taken any swings at this yet. Now, they finally did there. But they just kind of run up and kind of start licking the poles. They don't really do much about it. I mean, actually, what they kind of do is probably not something I want to rely on all that much. Make sure you're definitely dead, though. You dead? Hey, Suncup, you dead? Yeah, you definitely are. It's not too late. Get you dropped. Okay, this is the important thing, though. Make sure I'm always checking. Always be checking. Always be repairing. Make sure I don't overlook that at all. Some of these guys are pretty slow, so I reckon they've made the trip around and come back up again. It wouldn't be slowed down like that unless I'd already bonked them or shot them or done something to them. I am hearing a little noise in places that aren't where they're supposed to be, which does make me pretty nervous. These guys are pathing fine though, so maybe they're in destroy everything mode. Maybe there's somewhere where I'm not sure. Close the door so I don't accidentally fall down. There's definitely noises coming from places I don't want them to be. What are you doing out there? Oh, there's a Yeti. There's a Yeti. Where'd he go? There he is. He's throwing fucking boulders. He's throwing boulders. They do so much damage to buildings. God damn, I hate the goddamn Yetis. What am I having to deal with something like that? Like something out of bloody Monsters Inc. in my zombie game. Get the shit out of here. Repair the shit that you broke. I don't really care about the regular zombies. So, alright. Haven't had an Infernal yet, but gotta keep an eye out for them. I completely forgot about them. I completely forgot about the Yetis. I'm in the goddamn desert. Haven't got death by heat strokes yet. I'm definitely gonna need to dig a bigger chasm underneath this place. I'm gonna want to stay here for any longer because they are dropping into the destroy everything mode a lot and beating on the walls like underneath these doors down there. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, see you later. Fix that at some point. Missed the headshot. Idiot. Bloody idiot. What are you rolling AP ammo for if you can't hit a shot like that? There's a pretty consistent little wave of them coming through now, so I reckon... I can still hear some noise, but I reckon where some of them might have been stuck, they've now made their way out. I'm maintaining my... I'll wait for you, actually. I'm maintaining my 30% on my spear mostly. I do have a pistol there with AP ammo if things get really, really bad. I also have but it's probably better for you to be like that. I do have my assault rifle there too. Get some penetration. Missed her right in the front. They just wobble around so much. Why need to build like a headshot base when you get them to crawl and hold all of their faces much more still? Oh, copper. Copper. That's the wrong gun. Wrong scope I was looking through. Shit, can you die, please? Oh, I don't think he died. I don't think he died, but I don't hear heart attack. That was clumsy at best. Remember how I moved the tacky boy up to be next to my rifle thinking that would actually be a benefit to me? Turns out definitely not, and I just fumbled it. Immediately come up into me trying to think ahead, and immediately binned my finger action and ruined it. Story of my bloody life. Ruined it with my fingers before we even had a chance to have any fun. Wait for the stab. Through both. Drop you down. Still got... I didn't build any vulture protection. Pop up. Hits. Gone. Good. All right, that was a little bit better. I'm not even really sure what I can, or there's a copper at the back over there, what I can or should do about that vulture. I mean, he's up there. He's squawking around. I'm pretty sure that second shot should have hit you. But I can't really get up there to do anything about him. I could go upstairs, but as soon as I climb that ladder, it's going to break the pathing for the rest of these zombies, and I have bigger problems. So I guess maybe I'll just leave him there. What's he going to break? There's not really much up on the roof itself. All of my valuable shit's inside. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do about him. I see you. I see you at the back down there. Hit you once. I can't stop you from vomiting now because that doesn't work so much anymore. I can stop him vomiting by fucking murder you though. Turns out that's a pretty good way to stop you bringing up your kebab from 3 AM last night. Sit you right down like the train home at 6 AM. Get rid of you too. There's a lot of loot bags out there for me. Double tap on you guys. Missed it. I really like these double bars. This might be my new go-to. Double bars on the outside. They seem to have some trouble with that as well. But, I mean, I've still got the scaff ladders for protection from the cold vomit. But they don't seem to be getting pushed through like with just a regular single line of scaffs. I'm pretty happy with this. I'll use this again. I like it. Nice little line of them. Hit you like that. And that. And that. You managed to make it all the way through some pretty withering fire. Managed to the other end though. No coppers at the back. I'll see you later. See what I mean? They don't. Some of them hit it, and that's to be expected. But they seem to have a bit more trouble with the double bars than I was expecting them to. May as well just finish it all off. You want to start for me there, hot stuff? Yeah, nah, nice. And yeah, nah, nice. Back to the spears while I reload. I'm looking forward to getting that sniper though. More rounds in the magazine, more firepower without reloading. That's what I need. What I need for this. Next time I get a little bit of a break out of here, I am going to go and try and find what's going on with that. Oh, I see you. Thank God for the scaff ladders. Boop. Wait for the shot. Boop again. There's a boop you while I'm there too. It's a bit of a waste of a round, but it makes me feel better. I've got to go and figure that out. As soon as I get a break here, I'm going up there. Pathing be damned. They're already having issues. I need to go and figure out what they're squawking about. I'm going. My best shot's going to be the balcony immediately outside. There's you. Boop. Boop. AP rounds in the pistol. Done that very bloody nicely, actually. I mean, I got the ammo for free, so why not? Did I kill that soldier there? I hope I did. There's a spider that's hard to hit through that tiny gap, but still definitely doable. But that's good, actually. So good against the spiders, which means probably good against the dogs as well. Oh, they're everywhere. They're everywhere downstairs. You know what I don't hear anymore? I don't hear a lot of noises from around me, so maybe they were just caught somewhere. Maybe the one's down the bottom. Maybe instead of trying to like find their way up the ladder, maybe they were just trying to like tunnel their way up and out instead. Potentially. And then I guess they finally made their way out because I definitely don't hear anything down there anymore. Copper at the back. Lots of copper that in the back of their head. Not in the hair there, champion. It's like rule number 1. Now you're just being rude. I'm due to do some repairs. I haven't done it in a little while and I'm a bit nervous about that. Lucky I thought of it. Get you all the way up. You all the way up. Make sure everything here is as hunky and dory. Like it's a bloody... like it's a fish that went to the gym. Both hunky and dory. So we're pretty forgetful as well. Good. Jeez, yeah, you are taking a battering. I need concrete. If I don't find the rest of these books this next week, I'm just gonna have to read them. I'm gonna bite the bullet and read them anyway because this is not sustainable. I quickly repair my steel spear while they was running directly towards me. Jeez, that worked out pretty well. You were just a regular. You didn't deserve that, but you got what you were given. So say thank you. Dropped. Dropped. Dropped again. Okay, I've only got 33 rounds or 38 rounds including the magazine of AP leftovers. I'm going to try and avoid using that if I can. Make sure you're fine. Oh, it's too tempting. It's too tempting. And I missed! And I missed! Temptation hasn't worked out for me. Who would have thought? It is the last 10 minutes, though, of the Horde. Oh, did I murdered you in one? I haven't even checked you. I didn't even think to check that little balance beam bit. I mean, that's probably the most important part of the whole base. If that goes down, the pathing breaks and it's all over anyway. That's kind of the thing with pathing bases like this. So like when you play the game as seems to be intended, they always have that one, I heard a cop, that one weak spot, there you are, where if that breaks, the whole thing comes apart. Desert Spitter in him. Line up, please. Gone. Let me just reload real fast. Go on again. Go on again. God, AP rounds are good. So I think now we're just into the cleanup. Just cleaning up the last... Oh, g'day, Spider. Clear the last of what is available to me. You're also moving quick. Stab early. Stab right in the face. And send you down. I need to get the loot. Look how many loot bags there are too. There's going to be heaps in a effectively tier 5 with the biome bonus as well. I'm surely get some good shit out of here. The Horde's done. There's no more coming for me, so I can go and chuck this stuff away, like all of that. You can go away as well. Food, take all of that and all of that off me too. Okay, I want to go and just see what the damage was. I'll get the loot bags too. See what the damage was that the zombies were beaten on. Get down the ladder. I'm not even sure. I mean, there's some damage. I suppose, yeah, okay. Most of these sidewalls here, that was just the destroy everything mode. There's not actually that much damage, not nearly as much as I was expecting there to be. Vehicle magazine, yes, oh, yes, please. Did you get rid of the stairs? Steel shovels, we've got all steel tools now. Some more magazines again. Ooh. Oh, tier 4 ratchet if you don't bloody mind. Absolutely, yes, please. Fuck yeah. Some more steel, which I really need. Double storage pocket mod schematic as well. That's all the loot bags out of this side of the base. I think there was no more that I might have missed. Nope, nothing there. All good in the basement. Still got the main entryway to go, though. What kind of books am I rolling at the moment, though? One armor crafting book. Fucking, that's nothing. More medical supplies. Rifle books. Read you. Another book to read as well. 10% more damage to zombies. Yes, please. I'm so stoked about this, though. The steel shovel is such a good find. I think these are going to be the last couple of loot bags then. What are you going to give me? I just got one of those, thank you. Might as well just scrap you for the iron. If I come to think of it, scrap you as well. That's definitely not scrappable. Chuck in a cheeky can of chili, throw some more space. 3 forger head books and 4 armor books. I'll read the armor books, get them all in. I'm going to make quality 2 armors. Read that. Take the goo bag, some AP rounds as well. Nothing much out of you. You can actually just piss off. And can of peas actually goes into some pretty good food, so I'll take you. Scrap you. Last but not least, very last bag, armor books. And that's it. That's it. That's all that I got, which actually wasn't too shabby. All right, that's going to do us. There's a lot of things to go through, a lot of things to sell. I've got some more Southern Crafting books, Southern Farming books, rather. I've already finished that series. That's good. You can take all of that off me. That's probably going to do us. It's definitely going to do us for today. All that stuff can go get sold. It's now trying to restock day as well, so I've got a decent amount of dosh coming my way. You can go into there, and you can go into there. That's a good haul. That's a good haul. I'm happy. Need to organize my inventory. And then what? So now, I need to get some lockpicks still. I need to get some lockpicks to go and open up those safes, get my chest that I left back in the car park, and get the buried treasures as well. I need a better safe opening mechanic. Even just using that Dubsy shotgun, if I can get some breaching rounds, just using that instead would probably be a better idea. I'm not sure. But I have to leave this episode here and come back for a new week. A whole new week in 7 days, 24/7 storms. Because this week, this Horde night and this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons and Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on whatever. But don't talk to you there first. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.